Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back onto the stage, Mr. Lee Evans.
Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very, very much indeed. Did you, They're just like Johnnies hanging up. Someone's blowing some fucking Johnnies up. I've just noticed them. What the fuck is that? Looks like two fucking lines of piles. But, and I'm not always like this, I have to explain. A lot of people say that to my wife. Is he like this at home? Is he fucking like this at home? Why do they say that? You'd never say that to anybody else, like a brain surgeon, you know? Is he like this at home? Oh, yeah. He's always got the top of me head off on him trying to watch fucking Countdown. I'm fucking sweating. Look at that already. Do you know what I need? Guttering. I don't do any keep fit. I love these people that do keep fit. You know, they drive to a gym, they jog on a running machine, then they drive home, and they pay for this. Why don't they run up to the gym, jog up to reception and go, can I have my money back, please, because I've done it. I'm getting old. That's what's happening. It's starting to kick in. You know, when I read the paper now, I'm getting further and further away from my eyes when I read. You know, I read now like I'm playing the freaking trombone. I'm like that. It's funny when it's a bill, though, isn't it? You go, fuck it, how much? I'm getting old. Things are starting to move around. When I bend down to pick something up now, do you know what? I can see me cheeks. I can see me fucking cheeks. And the older I get, the more and more of me is falling forward. I'm going to get to an age where I can just see me in front of me picking something up. Oh, hello, how you doing? That's what my wife worries about. She says, I don't want to get old, everything starts flapping about. Don't want to wake up in the morning, my boobs are laying there by my side. Laying there looking like a fucking ball boy. And what is it with women? As soon as they get to a certain age, suddenly all blokes have got departments. They say stuff to other women about them. You're not going, oh, he's all right in that department, thank you very much. Suddenly they change all blokes into a branch of fucking Debenhams, you know? They do, they have chats amongst themselves, women. I said to him, I'm not going near that department, thank you very much. They never speak like that to blokes. That would freak you out, wouldn't it? You know, if you ask a girl, do you want to go out for the night? And she went, yeah, but listen, there's your reception, there's your waiting area, but you'll have to make an appointment to see the managing director. And no one gets to see the chairman. And what is it with women? As soon as they reach a certain age, their temperature's all over the fucking place. Women in general anyway, you get in bed with a woman at night, fuck, they're hot in bed. Jeez, the heat, fuck, it's like getting in bed with a bubbling cauldron. Even the hot water bottle's going, fucking open the window, I'm boiling in here. Then in the day, your wife walks around the house going, isn't it cold? Feel my hands. Feel my fucking hands. It's all right, love, I trust you're not going to open the freezer and feel like the peas and see if they're lying. And then she'd go, isn't it hot? Isn't it? Oh, fucking, I'm sweating here. Fucking hot, cold, moisture. It's like living with a Russell Hobbs kettle. That's what your wife does. She goes, I was cold, so I put the heating on. Then she goes, isn't it hot? She goes around opening all the windows. Let some air in. Let some fucking air in. Then she go, isn't it cold? Isn't it fucking... I'm sat on the couch in an overcoat and some swimming trunks. I don't know what's coming next. Creeps up on you age. It really... We was going to bed the other night. I was going to bed, getting in bed. My wife was wearing a full-length fucking cotton nightgown. I thought visiting time was over. I got to fuck off, you know what I'm saying? Creeps up on you. You know when you're a young bloke and you go around bragging how much sex you got that night? Well, I never got any, but if I did, I'd fucking brag about it. Oh, yeah, she loved it. Well, they both did, you know. I don't brag about that now. Do you know what I brag about now? How much sleep I got last night. I got 8 hours last night. Nah, yeah. I snored on everything. Blimey, what are you taking? Oh, Olix. I used to be fit. I used to be really fit. I used to box. Not out of choice. I got bullied a lot at school. I got perpetually punched in the head by the kids. So to toughen me up, my dad sent me off to boxing where I got perpetually punched in the head by the fucking kids. See, I don't get boxing. You say to a boxer, you really took some blows to the head there, fella. You go, that doesn't bother you? No, comes with the job. See, now I don't want a job where you take brain-damaging blows to your head to do it. These blokes say stuff like, just another day at the office. What kind of office is that? Because I'd ring in sick. And have you noticed every time two blokes meet in the street, have you noticed that? They always do the boxing thing. You see two blokes meet in the street and they go, hey, how you doing? Not too bad. It's always boxing, never any other sport. You never see two blokes meet in the street and do the shot put, you know? Hey, how you doing? Not too bad. You ever see two blokes meet in the street, suddenly get out a fucking hobby horse? How you doing? You all right? Well, you know, up and down, up and down. Meet your old mate in the pub, you do the fucking triple jump. Hey, look who's just walked in! You know, a lot of people say to me, Lee, you should take up golf. It's really good for you. Do you know what I say? Fuck off. I mean, it's a good game. I understand, you know, people playing it. I understand, but I don't get it. A game you only play on one glove. What's that? You don't play it wearing one fucking shoe, do you? You say to a golfer, why the glove? They go, oh, grip. I'll tell you what do you put two gloves on? Guess what that is? More fucking grip. I actually attempted to play golf once and I nearly snapped my spinal cord in 9 places trying to get one of them fucking sand traps. Whose idea was it to put a stretch of sand in the middle of some woodland? Well, that's just a mirage, but the other way round. You know, you're playing a game in the woods, no, you're not, you're on the fucking beach. That's like going surfing and someone saying, oh, watch them oak trees on the way in, won't you? And golf is the only game where you get someone to help you play it. The caddy does everything for you. Carries your clubs, tells you what club to use, how far the hole is. Well, I'd do a bit of sport if there was someone doing after work for me. That'd be great. If you were swimming, there's some bloke by your side going, anything you need? Not at the moment, no. You sure? There's a Starbucks round the corner. I'll tell you what, you can drag me the rest of the way. That's lovely, thanks. And who come up with a scoring system for golf? Birdie, that's a point in golf. Birdie. I reckon the bloke who come up with the scoring system was heavily distracted that day. You know, they went, what's that? Huh? It's a birdie. What's that? Huh? It's an eagle. What's that? It's a bogey. And par, that's a point in golf, par. That's a word that ain't even fucking finished yet. You're 4 under par. Par. No, just par. Fuck off. And they say golf is good exercise for you. What exercise? Golf is the only game where you get a lift to the next hole on that bleeding golf buggy. What lazy bugger come up with that? You know you never see that in other sports, do you? That'd be good in the marathon, wouldn't it? On your marks, get set, go! Taxi! Where you going? Finish line, please! Darts is a good game. Who come up with a scoring system for darts? You know, first one to nothing. I love darts. Darts is the only game where you can drink alcohol while you're playing it. Other sports are ridiculed for going out and gambling and, you know, drinking. They're tested for all sorts of substances. Not darts, they're supping in between shots. I want to see that in other sports. That'd be great in the boxing. You know, some bloke goes back to his corner, has a swig of beer. Fuck, I reckon I could do him now. Let's have it in all sports. It'd be great at the Olympics, you know, in the shooting event. Some bloke wandering about with a loaded rifle going, what you fucking looking at? In some sports, you don't even know if they've had a drink. Like the hammer thrower, he always looks like he's had a drink. He always looks like he's been bunged out of a pub, that bloke. Every time he throws that hammer, he's like, "Ah, you fucking twat." They say, I love watching sport, I really do. Everyone complains that kids are not getting involved in sport, you know? They're saying they stay at home playing the Wii game and stuff like that. See, our kids, they know about sport, but only via the Wii game. So our next generation of athletes will be at the starting line, they go, on your march, get set, go! Mom, I'm not moving! You know, I bought the kids the Wii game. I told them it's the Wii game. It's not, it's the remote. They don't know. They think the game's changing channels. There's been a lot of accidents with that Wii game. People getting in the head, in the face and all that while they're playing it. My wife used it as an excuse. She's like, ow, sorry. Ow, I did it again. I know, because the telly ain't on, so I fucking know. I do, I love watching sport. I don't get it sometimes though. You know when you see those pubs and there's that big board outside and it says live and here tonight, England v Croatia, and I think, how the fuck they want to fit in there? Because sometimes they have that other board outside and it says fight live, and I think, that's going to happen, fucking in there. That's a defo, that is. And rugby, that's a good sport, rugby. The game of no responsibility, rugby. Someone throws you the ball, you go, fuck, I don't want it. It's no wonder, have you seen the blokes playing it? They're fucking huge. Have a look at them, it's like bulldozers in fucking shorts. 2 bits of discarded bubblegum in his ears. It's like Mr. Potato Head with a fucking glandular problem, you know? So why is it, have you noticed it in rugby, all referees are little short fellas? Why is it? You've got these blokes roaming around the field with cauliflower faces, the tops of their hair held on with industrial tape. Who's in charge of these lot? Jimmy Cranky. And they all listen to him, you know. You walk up to him and go, now listen, you know. When I blow my whistle, I want you to engage and smash your fucking heads together. Okay, no problem. As soon as one of them players swings a punch, he's like, off my pitch, I'll have no violence here. Fuck you, man. It's like... Because the ref understands what they're saying, you know. You know, he understands it. They'll be like, you'll have to go in the break. I don't care if you have shit your shorts. And what is that thing they bring on for the kicker to take his kick to put the ball on? It's like a little cat feeding bowl. He must have a fucking nervous cat at home, that bloke. You know, every time the cat goes to the bowl, he's like, sorry! That's okay! And they cheat in rugby. Every time there's a throw-in, they lift the fucker up and he catches it. That's like one of us going for the eye jump. We get a couple of our mates to chuck us over the bar. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, thank you. That's the difference between rugby and football. You know, you get pronounced dead on the field in rugby. They just stand up and they go, so I run it off. In football, you only have to tap them on the floor going, chop it off, it's no good for me now. You just spoiled my makeup. That's what gets me about footballers. They wreathe about in agony on the floor. As soon as they score a goal, they start doing fucking backflips. That's what I don't like about football, that side of it. You know, the unsportsman stuff of it. I don't like unsportsmanship in football. Like, I hate it when a team's in the lead and they get the ball, you know, they take it to the corner and try and keep it there to waste time. You never see that in other sports, like the darts, you know? Some bloke playing darts goes up to the board, no. Fuck it. You know, you never see that in the swimming. Some blokes in the lead, fuck it, I'll go in the corner, do a bit of paddling, waste a bit of time. And that, I don't get in football. You know, what is that? You've seen the subs warming up on the touchline? What the fuck's that one? do they ever use that on the field? I hope he never uses it. You know, there's a penalty shootout. Yeah? No. And they have pointless tricks that they do, footballers. You know what? Have you ever seen that one? What the fuck? I don't know what the point of this is. They kick it up and they catch it on the back of their neck. What's the point in that? Good news, lads. We signed Quasimodo from Notre Dame. I feel sorry for sports where they can't show off and do tricks like that. For instance, you can't do that trick in the javelin, you know? It's like... Fucking see now, I thought that might look good. Get a lot of foreign players come to England, they don't perform very well on the pitch. They always say the same thing. I find it hard adapting to the English game. The English game? Wait a minute, it's the same game all over the world. Where the fuck are you from? Wow, did you come on the first day on a polo horse or swimming out in some skis, you know? I just feel I don't fit in somehow, you know? Because people always say that. They say it must be amazing being a footballer, getting paid vast sums of money for just doing your hobby. But it's not a hobby anymore, is it? It's more complicated than that. You know, needlecraft, that's a hobby. But you never see some little old granny sat there stitching, you know, loads of needlecraft fans around there going, you dropped a fucking stitch! Do the unfortunate, some footballers, you know? 30 grand a week, some of them, 40 grand, 50 grand, 90 grand a week, some of them, and then they say stuff in interviews like, yeah, I'm just not enjoying my football at the moment. Not enjoying my football? 90 grand a week? I'd be fucking delirious with it. I wouldn't just hug somebody for scoring a goal, I'd shag them. Live on TV, I'd have the balls stuffed up my arse, you know? 90 grand a week! Hey! Taking the piss. They must be counting it up, going around the field, going up for headers, you know? 15 grand. Taking free kicks, 35 grand. Me, I'd be counting each step. £1, £2, £3, £4. They do the unfortunates. Look at them after the match. The jewellery they wear. You see them in interviews. They've got watches bigger than Big Ben. They've got fucking rings, earrings. I sit there with my missus sometimes going, I didn't know Pat Butcher was playing. That's why you keep hearing about footballers' houses being robbed, because they keep posing in these magazines like OK and Hello and all that. They're wearing all their stuff. There's pose going, do you want this watch? Come and get it. Burglars go through those magazines. You all have that. That's like the Argos catalogue to burglars. They do. They sit there with the missus every Christmas. Do you fancy that, love? Yeah, what's the instalments? Well, it's about 4 years and a year off for probation. Fuck it, get us the plasma. Everything in football's an advert. That's how they earn their money. You go to a football match, it's all around the stadium, it's on their shirts. You know, it's only a matter of time before they do an advert during the game. Somebody get fouled, they go down, they go, Have you had an accident at work lately? It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.